gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things.
Have you ever wondered what really happens behind closed doors in the glitzy, glamorous world of celebrities? What if I told you there's a darker, more chilling truth lurking beneath the surface? It's a story that combines opulence, secrecy, and shocking allegations against one of the music industry's biggest icons, Diddy. Number 1. A world of glitter or deception? Picture this. A sprawling mansion perched on a hill, glowing like a beacon of wealth and excess. The driveway is lined with sleek cars, their owners draped in designer outfits that shimmer under the moonlight. The music thunders, a heartbeat that pulses through the ground. Guests clutch crystal glasses filled with champagne that flows as freely as water. The scene is intoxicating, almost surreal. But what happens when the lights dim and the guests move beyond the poolside? Diddy's infamous parties have become legendary for their opulence, attracting A-listers, socialites, and ambitious newcomers desperate to rub elbows with the industry elite. The extravagance is part of the allure, but rumors hint at something far more sinister lurking beneath the surface. Phones are confiscated at the door, wrapped in bubble plastic, as if the very act of recording could disrupt the fragile facade of the event. Selective entry policies keep the uninvited out of the mansion's private areas, creating an air of exclusivity that fuels both curiosity and suspicion. What happens in these mysterious spaces has long been the subject of speculation. Is it merely a deeper dive into indulgence, or are there darker secrets hidden in the mansion's shadowed halls? Number 2. The allegations. A survivor story. Among those brave enough to step forward is one survivor whose experience provides a stark contrast to the glitz and glamour most associate with these events. Her account begins with an invitation that seemed too good to be true. A golden ticket into a world of opportunity. At first, the night felt like a dream. Dazzling lights, impeccably dressed attendees, and an ambience that promised success and connection. But as the night wore on, the dream began to twist into a nightmare. Guests were instructed to surrender their phones before entering, a demand framed as a privacy measure but which left her feeling unnervingly vulnerable. It was strange, she said, like they didn't want anyone to leave with evidence of what went on inside. The mansion itself felt alive, with each room offering a new, disconcerting tableau. She recalled a scene that haunts her to this day. Individuals dressed in costumes that felt more degrading than festive. Among them were little people, whose outfits seemed designed to demean rather than entertain. Their presence wasn't explained, and their treatment by the party organizers added an air of discomfort to the evening. It felt like a performance, she said, but not one anyone should ever have to give. Number 3. Behind the curtains. The power dynamics at play. What makes these stories particularly disturbing is the underlying system of control that appears to govern them. For many, attending such events isn't a choice but an unspoken requirement of climbing the industry ladder. The survivor explained, "You don't want to say no to an invitation like that because you're afraid it'll close doors for you. But once you're there, you realize it's not about networking, it's about being controlled." The entertainment industry is notorious for its imbalances of power. Young, ambitious individuals are often lured into situations they don't fully understand, only to find themselves at the mercy of those with more influence. At these parties, the disparity is palpable. Celebrities and industry moguls hold all the cards, while the rest are reduced to mere participants in a game they didn't agree to play. What's even more chilling is the subtle manipulation that occurs. Drinks are handed out with little explanation of their contents. Guests are encouraged or pressured to partake in activities that blur the lines of consent. Number 4. The revelations. The Illuminati allegations. Adding another layer of intrigue to these stories are the whispers of a larger conspiracy. Some survivors have described an atmosphere that felt almost ritualistic, as if the parties were more than just hedonistic celebrations. The term Illuminati vibes has been used to describe the eerie sense of being watched, tested, and manipulated. One survivor detailed how guests were encouraged to prove their loyalty by participating in increasingly bizarre or degrading activities. It wasn't just about having fun, she said. It was about showing that you could be controlled. The idea that these events might serve as initiation rites into a secretive, hierarchical system has fueled speculation about the true nature of Hollywood's power structures. Number 5. The aftermath. Escaping the mansion. For those who realize the danger they're in, leaving these events can be as harrowing as staying. The survivor recounted how she managed to escape the mansion after hours of feeling trapped. "I had to pretend I was going to the bathroom just to slip away unnoticed," she said. Her heart raced as she navigated the maze-like halls, avoiding security and guests who seemed intent on keeping her inside. Once outside, she called the police, but the response was disheartening. The power imbalance was glaring. Who would believe her word against that of one of the most influential figures in music? The fear of retaliation lingered long after she left. "It wasn't just about that night," she said. "It was about the months and years of looking over my shoulder, wondering if I'd made a mistake by speaking out." Number 6. Diddy under fire. The bigger picture. In recent years, these allegations have begun to snowball, placing Diddy under intense scrutiny. Lawsuits, federal investigations, and survivor testimonies have painted a damning picture of his alleged actions. High-profile figures like Cassie and Precious Mirror have joined the chorus of voices speaking out, lending credibility to the claims and highlighting the scale of the issue. One lawsuit described the parties as freak-offs, elaborately staged events designed to exploit and degrade. Survivors' accounts reveal a pattern of behavior that suggests these weren't isolated incidents but part of a broader culture of abuse. Attorneys representing the survivors have hinted that there may be hundreds more victims waiting to come forward, suggesting the potential for a reckoning unlike anything the industry has seen before. Diddy's reputation as a music mogul and cultural icon hangs in the balance. These allegations challenge not only his legacy but also the broader structures that have allowed such behavior to persist for decades. Number 7. The survivor's warning. A message to others. For survivors, the goal isn't just to seek justice. It's to prevent others from experiencing the same pain. One survivor offered a sobering warning. "Don't let the glamour fool you. Watch your drinks, watch your surroundings, and trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is." She emphasized the importance of accountability, not just for individuals like Diddy, but for the industry as a whole. This isn't just about one man. It's about a system that protects the powerful at the expense of the vulnerable, she said. Her words serve as a reminder that change begins with awareness and a willingness to challenge the status quo. Power, privilege, and abuse. What's done in the dark will eventually come to light. Do you think the entertainment industry will ever truly change, or is it too far gone? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching today's deep dive into this shocking story. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on stories that matter. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. See you in the next video.